we'll cover how to use Image May Accent for SRS. When we first open the software, we will select our class database. All of our students' answers will be recorded to this database. You'll see the live image from the document camera, and these icons on the side will let us control the document camera. Here we can zoom in, we can zoom out, we can focus the image, we can adjust the brightness, and we can pause the image. So if we just have one copy, I can pause the image, pick it up, read to the class, or pass around to the class, and everybody can see what I'm reading behind me. Just click again to unfreeze. In the lower left-hand corner, we have presentation tools. The first icon is a mask. This will help my students to follow along line by line when reading text. I can also cover up answers and then reveal them when I'm ready. We can adjust the size of the mask. And I can also adjust the opacity here. Just click on the same icon to remove the mask. The next icon is a highlight box. So when I click on this, my highlight box appears, and now I can focus my students' attention on key areas. I can adjust the size of the highlight box and the opacity around the box. Click on the same icon to remove the highlight. The last presentation tool is a zoom and scroll feature. So if I want to look at an entire page, I can click on this. It will instantly zoom in, and now I can pan around my image. I can read what's on one part of the page, and when we're finished, I can pan over to read what's on the other side. And again, to remove this feature, you'll just click on the same icon. In the top corner, you'll see your annotation tools, Pen 1 and Pen 2. You can change the pen settings here. You can select what type of pen you'd like to use, a pencil or a highlighter, which is slightly transparent. You can choose the color. You can choose your own color here. You can choose the shape and the thickness. Click on the Pen 2 tab to change its settings, and now you can annotate. To erase your annotations, you will right-click on the annotation, and to erase everything, you'll come over here to your Clear All icon. If we go to the next menu, we can capture this image, and we can switch modes. Click on the capture icon. That will capture the image and the annotations, and then to review that image later, we can go to the icon right above it. It's called Teaching Material Folder, and in here you'll find all of your saved images. The newest image will always come up to the upper left-hand corner, and then just double tap to retrieve that image. The icon above your teaching material folder is your whiteboard mode. When you click here, you will see a plain white screen. You can choose from any of these backgrounds, and you can annotate. You can also capture an image in whiteboard mode that will save your annotations as well. In the teaching material folder, not only can you find all of your saved files, you can also filter through them by date. You can scroll through the saved files here using your page arrows. You can see right now we're in Teaching Material Folder Home. That's this icon up here. Right below the Home icon is our favorites. So if you'd like, you can save images that you're going to use often in class to your favorites, so you can quickly review and find it later. The icon below your favorites says background. When you click here and then come down to the bottom to your show background shortcuts, here you can customize those whiteboard backgrounds depending on what you're going to be teaching. So you can drag them over here and you can also delete images by dragging them to your trash. Now when we return, you'll see that our new background shortcuts have been saved. In the third menu, you can undo the previous action. You can select your annotations to resize or reposition them. Down here, you can flip the document camera image 180 degrees, and you can record video and time-lapse photography. So if we click on this icon, we see our video settings. And now you can record your science experiment, or you can record yourself working out a difficult math problem. If you're going to record regular video, you'll drag this tab to continuous, and then you can press record. And then you can do your science experiment. You can see what happens when we add some diluted acid to a granite rock, and what happens when we add it to the calcium carbonate rock. And when you're finished, click on the icon again and stop the video. To do time-lapse photography, you'll do the same thing, except instead of continuous, you'll drag the tab to your interval time and then start the recording. And you'll stop the recording the same way. Now to find these videos, you'll go back to your teaching material folder. And again, you'll find it in the upper left-hand corner. Double click to play. And if you have a mic built into your computer, it will capture the audio, so when you play back this video, your students will be able to hear your explanation. You can also use an external mic and plug that into your computer as well. The time lapse can also be found in the teaching material folder. To show you an example, we'll click on this video. Watch the next video on the Teacher's Control Panel to learn how to start a quiz.